Christmas. Literally. It has come to my attention that the box I ordered is so small compared to what I actually had envisioned for the box. So I did I was like, oh, maybe I should do like a washi box like this. Since these are also gonna be included in the box, it's gonna be like limited edition. And then I recently am going to restock the coffee one, and then there is Astro and Tarot as well as art material. So I think it makes up for the whole thing. The concern is I just have to print some cards just so there's something inside. Hello guys, today is Tuesday, aka shop day. I'm taking it easy this week. Let's see how easy I'm going to take it because I start tapering off my anxiety medications after 2 full years of taking 10 milligrams. That's kind of a big deal because yesterday I've been experiencing a lot of different symptoms already, and it's just day 3. But upon discussing with some of my friends and people who have experienced tapering off, when I work, the symptoms really show up. So I get more tired, like I couldn't breathe properly last night. So today I'm just, trying to lay low, but I did have some costing done earlier today because I'm coming up with new kits for me. Probably gonna count inventory later. Just do like menial stuff that doesn't require a lot of thinking for the moment, because last week I think I was like super energized. And yeah, guys, when you're in your late 20s, it just is relatively more complicated to always be like in that hustle mode. I feel like when I was 22, I was like working like a dog, hard day's night. But now it's like, I just want to rest. I just want to sleep. I've been meditating twice or thrice a day. It's been helping me reset my system. One thing I'm also doing is weaning off social media. Like, I only have 20 minutes of browsing for my iPad, Instagram. And I mean, I have to learn how to wake up and not look for it, but I'm still a slave to TikTok because sometimes I just need funny videos to get through the day, So yeah, let's see how future Abbey will benefit from this. I also noticed like one thing I want to do is to train my mind. I sound so like preachy, but like because I am a very distracted person, which is most of us are distracted people in general, but I have a lot of things going on in my mind like clockwork. It's like when I think of one idea, I go to the next and I go to the next and I go to the next. Like legit, I would take out my phone and write notes because that's how much ideas I have, and it's not benefiting me because then I get to panic about things that are not yet meant to be panicked. So I have this week to sort of plan that out as well. And yeah, I've been blabbering this whole time, so I'm gonna go get to work.
today's topic, 12th of April 2020. Guy I didn't know who had a Russian accent. I told him I needed a human. On our way to this mysterious place, I started seeing skulls everywhere. One was in the shop windows of a herb store named Mr. Bones, and another was a spray-painted skeleton.
Can't believe it's actually Friday, so happy Friday and last day of the month. So tomorrow is May. Usually end of the month means I have to do a lot of admin, so I did work on some expenses earlier, but I have to do more later on with my work and personal expenses, which are mostly groceries and stationery and fountain pens. It do be like that sometimes. So last night I had a very weird nightmare which I wasn't expecting, but yeah, that's one of the side effects of this tapering off of medication, which I sort of have to deal with. Today is mostly reflection day. I think at work it's always nice to talk it out with someone who actually understands how I run my business. It's so hard to find people like that. And yeah, I've been filming a lot of things because every start of the month I have like a video that I come up with, like ways to letter May. And I'm also excited to share that I worked on a campaign with Faber-Castell, actually filming at the moment, but I worked on a campaign with them for their 260th anniversary last November, and it's going to be out this May, so I will link that down in the description if you want to check it out. I do have some projects that I did for that campaign, and the best part is they were assigning like colors, and I got the color yellow, which is very much great because I love yellow. So yeah, that was something fun that I did last year in the middle of a pandemic, and it was my first time taking the swab test at that point. So I'm debating if I should go to the studio tomorrow or just bring my laptop home and work from home. Partly I also want to cook at home because I have my menu for the weekend. I'm cooking shakshuka, and we have sourdough. I'm also gonna make the onion wraps and make a couple of onion jams for some of my friends who are into onions, who are like white onion team, white onion supremacy. Random plant news. So I have this evergreen plant, not in my room but in the ground floor, and I looked at it. It looked so sad. It was literally like drooping, so I brought it to the studio, and after one day it's like thriving, guys. So this might as well will be here, and look, it matches my my scarf. I'm really into this like green and pink color scheme, which is very obvious as you can see. Yeah, nothing much. I still have to film. My battery died, so I just have to film one more video. Hopefully work on a couple of digital downloads. If not, I can still do that tomorrow and encode this vlog. Oh, and by the way, I'm planning to release a couple of journaling videos on Wednesdays, so if you're keen to check that out, make sure to subscribe to my channel for that. I have been on and off about journal with me videos because I've been filming mostly on my phone, but I realized that if I film on my camera, I can actually repurpose it and use it as an IGTV and TikTok. I just have to do a lot of like editing, but honestly at this point I'm at a point in my creative process where I really enjoy editing since I discovered the whole world of LUTs. I've been also talking a lot with Emily on editing. I think we have the same language, like, do you think this thumbnail looks good or this font looks good? So check out Emily's channel. It's procrastinate_create. She also does a lot of vlogs and journaling videos as well. Also, let me know if you're interested to know more about my editing process. I'm not a pro, but I do use Final Cut Pro. Yeah, I'm not a pro, but I am a frustrated filmmaker, and I like the idea of being able to color grade things and have that like vintagey filmy feel, which I hope I'm trying to achieve with my vlogs these days. So yeah, since I was at home for like more than a month, or I think a month-ish, literally in my room, I was able to really dive into Final Cut and really get into things that I may otherwise have not given attention to. When you work every day as a creative, it's so easy to overlook things that I feel like, oh, I might never get back to, or oh, it's maybe not necessary, but it's always nice to learn new skills. I feel like the best way I grow is by learning little skills that I may have not thought of learning, like how to edit in Final Cut. I've been learning how to make a landing page using an app in Shopify. I'll share more of that next time when I'm working on a shop vlog, but I've always been the type who loves to learn, so I have taken the Clifton Strengths test. If you're interested, I'll also link it down below. And one of the things that I got there was, I think, learner. Yeah, it's strategic, achiever, deliberate, competitive, and learner. So it's a very interesting mix, but speaks a lot about my habits and my mindset when it comes to working and getting to know my job more. I think the hardest part about my job, being a Libra moon, is like not being able to decide. Like, I have difficulty making small decisions every day, but I'm really learning how to get past that, because that's totally not allowed with this job description I have. Like, I'm my own boss, I have to make my own decisions, and having that power to do that, I should be able to look at it as a strength versus a weakness, or versus a challenge. So yeah, that's it for this week's vlog, and I'll see you next week, guys. Always be creating. Bye.